What's up, world? How you been? What you been up to? Since last week, my Raw review had lacked of content. I missed a lot, so I have no DQ.com to read from. So I have to make it quick and fast, late at night, and upload this. So Raw starts with Vicky Guerrero and Paul Heyman coming out and talking about how The Rock disrespected them in his song, and they showed it from last week what he said. And then afterward, Vicky says Rock is not allowed to get back into the ring arena because what he said, yeah, he's not allowed. And they show a camera and The Rock talking to the police officer and doing this, Rock, and then yeah, so says one way or another I'll get back in. And there is a beat the clock match. Michael Cole and Jerry announces. So winner gets choose what number to enter the Rumble. So Randy Orton versus Cesaro. Cesaro does his uppercut in that match, so that was a big move. Randy did some of his move, but Cesaro kept pinning and couldn't. So the match ended 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Randy Orton randomly gets RKO by Cesaro looking at the Tron. What time is it? And Randy Orton RKO wins 11 minutes and 36 seconds. Then the Hall of Fame they show Mick Foley again, his Hall of Fame video. Then after that there's a match against we get the latest promo of the Shield. There's a Shield promo talking about the victims, Miz, Daniel Bryan, Ryback, Randy Orton, and Kane and Sheamus. So anywho, it's like the same backstage. They got the camera, and Big Show comes out and he beats Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder didn't even take off his belt. He had his belt, and then Big Show punched Ryder and then put his knee 1, 2, 3, and he talks about statement. That's what was gonna happen. I think. Then Brad Maddox was in the commentary. He came in like he did in main events. He just came in, barged in. So after W3MB versus Ryback, and Heath Slater was one of the guys versus Ryback, and Ryback wins that match and talks about how he is gonna win the Rumble. So yeah, and then backstage, The Rock's talking to the police officer. Police officer offer him a ticket. One of them says, "My kids and family members are in the arena, but I'm not." So he gets the ticket, and then Rock gets that idea, and then Vicky came in and says, "If you apologize, I'll let you get in the ring." But Rock says, "No, I'm not gonna," and then he says, "You're a biatch," and go back. Then Vicky said, Punk is gonna address his situation next. Dan Raw Roulette is announced for next week, so Dan Championship Punk is out. Talk about his title match, and he has the same pipe bomb but less aggressively, but still same old. Then another beat the clock match started off. It was an okay match. I mean, they had better match, but this was 10 minutes and 52 seconds. Ziggler wins by interfering of Biggie Langston came in and looked at Miz. Miz got distracted, and Ziggler got his finisher and won. Then Kane and Daniel Bryan announced for a win for graduating the anger management class. They both come out in their anger management, in their uniform of graduation. Dr. Shelby gives them their certificate and says, "Who wants to be the valedictorian?" And Daniel Bryan offers Kane to be. Kane offers Daniel Bryan. Dr. Shelby says, "Daniel Bryan, you need a hug." Let's everybody get hug. And then everybody in the crowd gets hug. And then Jerry Lawler and Cole get hug. And Justin Roberts and another the paramedics doctor gets a hug. And yeah, so that was just a stupid segment. I mean, I went out to the washroom and came back. I thought my mom changed the channel TV or something, because she doesn't like me watching wrestling. Huh. So who cares? Yeah. All right. And that segment is over. Then they show footage of Eve losing to Caitlyn, and then Alicia Fox with Caitlyn, and Tamina is looking backstage. Caitlyn wins the match. Backstage with the TV. She's looking at the TV and looking at the match. And Heyman and Punk backstage are walking and talking. And back from the break, Heyman said, "Punk, go to the skybox. I got everything covered there for you, and then you're gonna watch me talk." And Heyman was gonna give a pipe bomb. We thought this was gonna use his original pipe bomb that he did to Vince, but nah, he didn't. So then Heyman tried to try to make English easier for regular people to understand. Said Rock is stupid, and then the Rock comes in with his music and with the ticket, and then it's a VIP ticket, I think, because he went from backstage. It makes it. He had to came from the crowd. That would have made so much sense, but I didn't. So then Rock talks about CM Punk and how he's gonna win the Rumble and stuff like that. He says a lot, but same old. He kept doing the hand motion, and he said, "He can't shoot me out, and I'm in." And I'm talking, and then after Rock finishes his promo, not 3MB, the 3 men who are the Shield, Seth Rollins, whatever, Shield, those guys there, I forgot their name. Those guys came in and beat up Rock. So after the match, Rock was bleeding, and then Punk was up there and said, "That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna win the match. That's your fate." So yeah, they promised each other who's gonna win, and Shield interfered. And back from the break, another video for MLK, another video for MLK. Martin Luther King, they showed that video, so yeah. And then Cole and Lawler talked about Shield, what happened. And another beat the clock match is Sheamus versus Wade Barrett. The match kind of goes through, and at the last like 20 seconds, Ziggler came out with his girlfriend and his bodyguard. Biggie Langston interfered, and AJ came in the ring deal and let Sheamus to bro kick, and then Sheamus bro kicks and tries to pin. The time is over, so Ziggler wins it. Vicky Guerrero backstage when Ziggler and Langston and AJ walk, and in front of the Vicky, Ziggler talks about picking his number. Vicky interrupts, and she didn't say which number he's going to pick. Ziggler said Ziggler has to pick between 1 and 2, and Vicky laughs and walks off. We see what happens earlier with then we see a footage with Shield, what happened, and there was a match with Alberto Del Rio on 10th side. That was an okay match, but Del Rio wins the most important thing with a moonsault. They're trying to make Del Rio a lot like Mysterio, but without the mask, of course, and a big superhero, Mexican, so wrestling. So they need to bring more Mexican wrestlers, but with bringing Al Generico is not really Mexican, but still. And then I think they show Hall of Fame Bob Backlund. He was overdue. Like when they were in Montreal, Lawler got hurt and he couldn't really do nothing, and Bob Backlund appreciation night wasn't able to happen. So that's why I think that's why they're having him this year, or they planned them to have him originally, but this is why they pushed him more to have him this year. And they showed the segments. Bob Backlund is Canadian and he's a good wrestler. You look at him, you don't think he looks like a wrestler and stuff like that, but he's a good wrestler. And then Cena comes in and talks about survival, and then talks about how he's gonna win the Rumble and stuff like that. Promised that he will win the Rumble, and goes celebrate when Sheamus came out. Then I promised he wins, and then Darren Young and Titus O'Neil came out, promised they win, and then Randy Orton come out, they promised they win, and then I think 3MB came out, they promised they win. The Miz came out, he promised he's gonna win, and then everybody else, Kane and Daniel Bryan came out and said, yes, I'm gonna win, no, yes, no. And then Antonio Cesaro came out, and everybody else came out. Okay, 3MB was the last one to came out, and then everybody else came out in the ring, and they were having the Rumble match. I was like, shit, I wish they had more time, at least have this impromptu Rumble thing to have. And who is going to be number 30 spot at this match? Everybody, like a Rumble type of battle royale, who's gonna get the number 30, but that didn't happen. Of course, it's WWE being WWE, they cut it off early, so they're gonna post it up on their apps or WWE.com or YouTube somewhere for extra footage. We're gonna watch or maybe Royal Rumble DVD extra footage of last Raw. Who knows if they want to do that. So anywho, Raw was okay. The ending was good, but they should have ended it for real. But other than that, everything else was okay with Raw. But Brock actually did get hurt. He was coughing blood, but he can't say Rock is too old of a wrestler. Like, I mean, he forgot all his stuff. Rock isn't the same as he was in Attitude Era, the song. So I want to end this because it was a long, and I'm going to talk about Rock and Punk another video, maybe after this, or maybe I'm tired. I'm going to do it tomorrow or another day before the pay-per-view. I'm going to do that, and the pay-per-view review is going to come after the pay-per-view too, so yeah. TNA, I watched TNA, but do you guys want me to do reviews of TNA? If you are watching this fully, you will know this question at the end. So yeah, if you want me to do it, then tell me, hit me up. If not, then I'm okay. Peace.